It is Wednesday, June 9th, and you are watching the News at Noon. I am Caleb Benoit alongside Colleen Loggins. Colleen, we are wearing hockey jerseys today for a very obvious reason. We will talk about that after the weather, but first we need to talk about tornadoes, at least for one last day. Over the weekend we had some damaging tornadoes in Dwight and the St. Anne and Pembroke area. However, we're finding out today that a third tornado touched down in Limestone and actually did quite a bit of damage at the O'Connor's family farm.
And this was another case of people not being warned by tornado sirens. Instead, the family had a family friend give them a call and say, hey, you know, tornado's on your way. So, and this was also interesting because the tornado took this path down their driveway, and a similar thing had happened in August of 2008, and it went down the exact same path, you know, missed the house and took out a shed, and it happened this time too. So they're thinking of moving the shed next time.
Mark O'Connor is the owner along with his father Patrick, and he said there's about $500,000 worth of damage to the farm. So you can read about that story in today's paper. From one disaster to another, Colleen, a fire in Gardner destroyed the historic Riviera restaurant yesterday. This was built in 1928, and it's believed that Al Capone once visited the restaurant.
Yeah, and the thing about this is that fortunately no one was injured because the restaurant wasn't open. However, it was potentially going to be reopened. Not necessarily the case now because apparently there was 100% of damage according to the fire chiefs.
That is right, and you can read more about that in today's paper. In the meantime, let's check in with Claudia. She has today's forecast. Claudia, take it away.
Good morning, this is Claudia Voicu with the weather. Today we will have a high of 86 and a low of 58. It is pretty warm outside. As for tomorrow, we'll have a high of 77 and a low of 64. And it will not be as warm as this morning. On Friday, we will have a high of 89 and a low of 70. It will be partially sunny with a possible thunderstorm. And in Romania, where I come from, it is currently 6:45, and we're having a high of 85 and a low of 59 today. On Thursday, we will have a high of 89 and a low of 59. As for Friday, we will have a high of 91 and a low of 59. This is the weather for today, and now we'll get back to the guys in the newsroom.
Colleen, we're back, and as you know, tonight is Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. The Blackhawks are taking on the Flyers. I'm wearing the Flyers jersey because someone has to, so hopefully you don't knock out all my teeth before the end of the News at Noon. Colleen, I admit I am a bandwagon fan. I didn't watch the Blackhawks much this year, but now I'm kind of interested in it. I thought maybe you were a bandwagon fan as well, but you proved me otherwise this week. You were naming like all these players that I had never even heard of. I mean, you're big time. You are a legitimate Blackhawks fan.
Well, little did you know I had the roster hidden under my desk.
See, I knew it. Now, are you going to be tuned into the game tonight? Are you going to be focused? Are you going anywhere? What are your plans?
Well, I was invited to go out to Buffalo Wild Wings with a few people, and my theory is that I would like to be in front of the TV watching the game. Like, I need to see all the action. If I was at Buffalo Wild Wings, I'd be distracted by delicious hot wings.
That is the worst, when you're distracted by the hot wings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I know.
So you're hardcore. You're going to be 100% into the game.
As close to the TV as I can possibly be.
And hopefully the Blackhawks come away with a victory.
Yes, as much as it would be, as nice as it would be to see them go home to Chicago and win the Stanley Cup there, they need to just win it tonight and get this thing over with.
Watch the game tonight and check out the Daily Journal tomorrow for complete coverage. In the meantime, you can pick up today's newspaper on newsstands or subscribe by calling us at 815-937-3322. Until tomorrow, you stay classy.
Can you see us? It just looks really short.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you can see us.
No, fight. Fight.
Boom.
Whoa, I would have blocked you with my awesome left hand.
You were going to punch me.
Wow.
Efficiency.
Oh, that's fun if you don't actually
like